Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for another race. We've got some more of the new cars, starting off with the, what is it, Infiniti G something, I've forgotten the numbers, 36, I can't remember. We do get them over here. Well, a few of them made their way over here. But I mean, it's just basically it's just a straight up Infiniti at this point. There's not really much else in it. But you know, not driven this yet. No idea what it's going to be like. We're on a relatively fast circuit. Are we apparently going? What's going on? Are we all? We're sort of all shuffling at this point. It's weird start sequence. We've got like a semi-rolling start going on. Who knows? We always come up with a way to cause some issues. So this is one of a longbow circuits, one of the no tight corner circuits. I think this is the reverse layout. Oh dear, we got GTA bumped out wide. Okay, contacts not advisable with these. Can they bump draft? Well, Stevie is trying to find out. Now, so even with the best car, even the cars that do best with contacts, sometimes they get twanged off with the old GTA collision physics. So yeah, not 100% sure how the bump drafting might go. Whoa, that was close. So it might have been an unlucky push on the first attempt. I guess we will see as the race goes on. We will fall down the hill here. He carefully does it into this next corner. It's a very wide approach. It's going to be easy to get entangled with other vehicles. So I swear we may have raced this layout at some point. I remember the original direction. Because that corner coming off the motorway is really dangerous. This direction is not so dangerous. We've got a lot of speed. We're going to have a whole cluster of cars heading into turn 1. We're on the outside of Mute. Uh-oh. Push through. It's fine. There was very little that we could do on that one. Sorry, Ewan. I think Liam tagged Ewan, and Ewan ended up sideways. Ewan in one of the red cars. I'm not sure whether it was Danger Man or Ninetales. One of them ended up with Ewan sideways across the track, and the only thing we could really do was have all of us push and hope that it got Ewan out of the way, which it did by virtue of rolling Ewan over and dumping Ewan off to the side of the track. I mean, it worked, but yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, Ewan won't be the best pleased with that. There's an alternate line for one of the yellow cars. I think that was a Brazen going for the jump line. Oh, we've got a bit of oversteer down there. So, I mean, it's really difficult to judge how far. I mean, this is a coupe vehicle. I don't know what's fast in the coupe category. This seems like a decent enough speed vehicle. Doesn't seem too bad to drive, to be honest. Outside of the little bit of collision. It seems like it's okay collisions for a while, up until a point, and then it gets very when it does get unhappy with them, it tends to get unhappy quite quickly with them. But so far, I don't mind. I don't mind the vehicle particularly. I can't say anything drastically terrible with it around here. Whoa! Hello. You got away with that surprise. It does look very soft on the old suspension. It moves around a lot, which is kind of interesting for a GTA car. It's not crazy weird handling because of it, but it does certainly seem to have a lot more body roll than we might be used to, or there's a lot of cars in a very small amount of circuit. There's going to be a few cars going for a jump. Is that Lado going for? Oh, well, Lado went for kind of a jump and then land back on the circuit part, which almost worked. Amy hit something and flinged the pink car about. We are up into third, but Lado has got a little bump draft from a Danger Man, and I have no slipstream at all. Everything's just gone flying past. We will hopefully try and get some now. We do, a little bit too late though. Whoa, and I can't really use it because I've had to jump on the brakes immediately, as is the car behind. That bump through turn 1 is sketchy. There's going to be a few cars out in the wall. Unfortunately, my slipstream arrived at a point where I just couldn't use it. We had to get on the brakes because it was suddenly narrowing up. We're going to get, again, it's going to be exactly the same thing here. We've got slipstream, can't use it. Oh, everything is all, somehow we all got away with that. Oh, what a brushed the concrete pillar. We just brushed the side of that. Again, amazingly survived. They've got a little bit of oversteer to them, but it's not sort of, it's not ridiculous sliding for these cars. Oh, it's getting very busy in the mid-pack. We're going to get a decent enough exit from that. Someone was half up the ramp and half off the ramp. That didn't work. Someone did take the ramp and it really didn't work. Not sure who that was. Might have been Longbow, might have been Liam. We are on the inside this time. Oh, someone found the lamppost on the exit. I think that was level 8. That was very unfortunate for them. Oh, there's a wheelie Gliska perhaps. We've now got a huge amount of slipstream. If we can do that on the final lap, that wouldn't quite work. We've dragged Ewan with us. God damn it. If you can do that on your own, that would absolutely work. We're pushing Ewan in towards turn 1 now. Blakey around the outside for this one. Mind the bumps through here. Oh, somehow we didn't make contact with Ewan. We somehow fit 3 Infinitis in almost one lane down there. Oh, I'm trying to give Gliska space and the red car space, and it almost worked, and one of the yellow cars tagged the wall, I think. Okay. If you line them up, they absolutely can push. They can bump draft, but if you are I think perhaps they can line up for a good bump draft, but they are quite oversteery. So if you're even slightly out of position, you're just going to send a car around. Outside of normal GTA collision shenanigans or crap, I'm going to have no choice but to take that. Didn't really want to, but it was better than to go into a solid wall. Yeah, you lose a bunch of time doing it, but maybe should have just lifted and fallen into line. Although you could maybe, depending on how many cars are around, you could maybe use that on the final lap. I think we're going to get a run too soon. So you could maybe use that on a final lap to get a great run through the pack, but your slipstream actually comes in way too soon for that to work. So yeah, that's not. You know what? It's worth a try at this stage of the race. It's worth a no to see whether that is something that is going to be possible. Stevie, I don't know what it was. Just with the way Stevie was set up for that corner, I could just see that was going to end up in the wall. Then that it wasn't worth trying to go around the outside of the purple car. Just the body language of the car and how I've seen that corner be taken a bunch of times so far. Oh, Gliska, you're going to end up in that pillar if you're not careful. Sorry, Ninetails. I was trying to make sure that Gliska had space so they didn't end up in the pillar, because if they hit the pillar, the chances are they were going to come on the circuit and hit me as well. Oy, that's some oversteer through there. We got away with it. Actually, it wasn't even really oversteer. We just completely ran out of grip. It was more sort of neutral steer, but we just did not have any more grip left. Ewan's gone for the... It's like a Joker lap. It's an alternate route. Stevie's about to send that to the inside. He's not going to stop. We will cut underneath, although we run wide on the exit. I did not quite have the grip to put my car where I wanted to. We have come out the other side with the lead, but of course, doesn't really matter too much. A lot of cars are going to slipstream past us here. No, we've got nothing. Come on. Let me get a little bit of draft. There we go. So we do get a second wind of slipstream. It's too late to do anything by the finish line. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game of try and find yourself in the right position, because it's quite a long run to the finish line. Yeah, I mean, I think it is possible to run away with the lead. Oh, I don't know. I think we might have ended up slightly coming across on Ewan more than we meant to. I think we were kind of fine alongside, and then we made that little bit of contact, and then the GTA collisions just turned the car more. Oh no, that was unfortunate. Yeah, I think I can do on that one, really. We saw the crash. Well, I looked behind and saw cars coming, and I was trying to get my car at a... The problem with the sort of like the spin and suddenly being slow at a very fast part of the circuit is I can try and get my car in a position... Like if I try and move my car out of the way of people, because they're already going really quickly, it's difficult. So I try to sort of hold my car where it was, so that it causes less issues for everybody behind, but I don't think that really helped much. And I don't know whether it was them dealing with... past me or what. I don't know. There was a big crash up in front, and we unfortunately got screwed despite having nothing to do with it. Now, can we... We've only got... It has to be on the penultimate lap where it couldn't have happened on lap 2 or 3, could it? No, it just has to be the penultimate lap of the race where things go wrong due to carrying a lot of speed through here. Keep the car together. Yeah, I mean, I certainly don't dislike this car. It is quite oversteery, but at least it's got some character to it. Yeah, it does look weirdly softly sprung, which is interesting to watch it sort of wallow its way through the corners. But yeah, it's an interesting car. It is more interesting to drive than I thought it was going to be initially. It's quite fun, quite different. I'd say quite different. But yeah, it's a fun addition. I'm not a massive fan of this car, particularly in real life per se, but yeah, not a bad vehicle to have in GTA. Now I'm hoping we might be able to get a good slipstream up here. Oh no, we couldn't. Did not quite. I had the run I wanted, but I just clipped the wall, and it was so narrow that it unfortunately bounced me, I think, into Liam. Although I don't know whether it was Liam. I presume it was, possibly. Yeah, we were set up for a run, but that narrow slip road is very difficult to position it. And once we bumped the wall ever so slightly, that was it. Brazen has jumped off of a staircase. That race did not go well for me. For our second race around here, we have got the new Mustang. Well, let's say new Mustang. We got the Dominator. It's just a convertible Mustang, basically, which is kind of a cool addition to the game. If it wasn't the fact it costs like $2 million. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculously expensive for a convertible Mustang. And I spy someone who is in the wrong car. But never mind, that's fine. I guess we will see how the Deviant fares against the Dominator. Oh, and now I've got Eve having a meow session. Last video, we had Apollo with the sleep squeaks. This time, I don't know whether you'll hear Eve in the background. But there we go. Oh, that's it's got narrow. It's got narrow and a bit sketchy through all of that. Can we have a look? Well, we can just kind of sneak around that inside line. I like that to keep myself out of trouble. Oops, Stevie got a little bit sideways. We are going to poke the nose where we probably shouldn't. It's a little bit claustrophobic through all of that. Oh, and it's very busy behind us. Yep, fantastic. That is what we like to see. There were just cars tumbling off the jump down that section. Oh, Lado got a big hit on the curb and a big oversteering moment through there. We managed to survive that. We stayed out of the way. Oh, God, cargo's light going up there. Go, Stevie, go. Can these bump draft? I guess we'll find out. We can a little bit. I think Apollo found out why you don't irritate a cat. Yeah, cats have sharp claws. Right, we'll slow down. It's 3 wide through here. I'm going to try and keep... I wanted to keep that out of the wall. I knew the issues were going around the outside there. We've seen a lot of cars just understeer through that turn. I think it's a sort of a tightening corner. It gets a bit bumpy. So if you're on the real inside line, you just end up understeering like naturally out wide. We are to the outside through here. Oh God, there's a car turned up there. Christ. I was trying to give cars on the inside some space. Was not expecting a car to turn up on that outside, but it's fine. We all made it through. I mean, this vehicle, it doesn't feel much different to a normal Dominator, to be honest with you. We're going to get a good run down here. It feels... this is another vehicle that's just a solid, good-to-drive car. Nothing, so far at least, nothing horrific with the handling, nothing really weird. Quite good with collisions. The cars don't randomly ping off massively. Oh, Mute's having a bad day. Oh, Stevie's having a bad... I was so busy trying to avoid Mute that I didn't avoid Stevie. Sorry, Stevie. I was so busy watching Mute's car have a massive accident and trying to avoid where that was going to appear that Stevie was the unfortunate victim of... the dodging work, basically. At least this time, as I said, it happened on lap 2. Well, I guess the game listened. It happened on lap 2, so now we actually have a chance to recover from all of this. We're going to get a great run through here, but I got nowhere to really go with it other than try and push the purple car forward and then hope that we get some slipstream. There it goes. It's coming a little bit late, unfortunately. It's got a bit late and everyone's already passed us anyway, although we get a secondary kind of tow off of Danger Man. Stevie going to fight back to the inside through him. This is a very fast corner in these cars. We are on a better line through here, and we will keep the purple machine behind as we head into the next corner. Clonk the curb a little bit, but that's fine. It gets, again, plenty of slipstream down here, although this is a little bit of a sketchy corner to be going. That's an interesting line. I'm going to guess that's Ninetales, just judging by finding a different... There's someone to find alternate lines. Oh, one of the yellow cars has escaped the circuit. Yeah, if there's a car finding a peculiar line, probably Ninetales. Actually, it sort of gets you out of trouble without forcing you to take the jump. Oh, we will try and give some space there. Almost ended up wiping out the red car as we head into turn 1. I mean, we are now back with the leaders. We are on that risky outside line. Longbow does very nicely to keep that one together. Oh, with a little bit of lag. Slightly sketchy. Ninetails with a huge slipstream on the cars ahead. We're just going with them at this point. We are going to have the momentum, and now we're side by side at the narrow section. Gliska will get the drive up here. Oh, Mute having problems, although I'm half expecting that to be lag related. Don't think I can hold that on the outside of 3 wide. We'll let Gliska past and fall back into line. You get a little bit on the curb. Actually, this is quite a nice car to drive. I'm liking them. I'm liking the Dominator. There's nothing crazy. There's nothing crazy unique about it per se in terms of the handling. It's just a solid car to drive. Oh, we're gonna be a little bit careful. It's definitely got more grip than the Infiniti. It's a lot more planted on the road. Collisions seem pretty good actually for this as far as GTA goes. So close race, it's just so much easier to do close racing when the collisions are that little bit more forgiving. I'm not going to push Danger Man because that would have just put Longbow in a really bad position and just caused a really big accident. So we're going to just sit back for a second, let them go through there, let them all tangle together and fight side by side, and then hope we can get the big run on the exit, which we do, but it's a bit late. Yeah, we got the slipstream pull, but it was just too late to be helpful because we end up making it 3 wide in a point where we cannot fit 3 cars. Go, 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 go. Well, it does sort of work. That was actually, we have pushed Danger Man to the lead. So yeah, the bump draft, legit plausible with this car. Oh, not hit the curb there though. That's a bad section. Liam got a little bit stuck. Liam got a little bit screwed. Not much that I could have done. Not much that Liam could have done in that one. Oh crap. Whoa, we hit the kicker. No, that's not worked. Did not realise, I just forgot about I got a great run, and I forgot about that it was only going to be 2 wide down there, and I should have bailed and gone. Oh, there's another one found that area. Yeah, I should have bailed and gone for the jump proper, rather than what I did. I didn't realise that was going to be like a kicker jump, to be fair, but I absolutely should have gone for the sensible jump, because that would have saved us from doing that. We could have at least landed nicely. Would have lost positions, but yeah, a momentary lapse of judgment, a momentary forget. We had I had a great run. We had a lot of slipstream. I was trying to position the car for a good run, and it just slipped my mind where we were on the circuit. That was unfortunate, and that has really taken us out of contention in this one. We've not had great luck. It's just been little errors at really inopportune times at the moment. It's a shame, but as I said, I really like this car. I think it's a great car. It's a shame it's so damn expensive. It's ridiculous for what it is. But it is quite a nice driving car, and it's quite a nice driving car. Quite a nice racing car. Although, God damn it. Now I'm trying to catch up. I want to be involved in something before the end of the video. I just hit a bump, and that time it decided to let go, which is very frustrating. Because yeah, we're going to be, we might be in that pack. Who have we got behind? Is that Lado? We have got a Lado behind. So whoa, that's not going to help. Don't let go on me through there. God damn. Why do I bother saying I like a car? Because the second I say I like a car, it starts doing crap like that. Why I wanted to let go there is that all of a sudden, I guess maybe because we are now having to go an awful lot faster, it is starting to get more upset with the bumps. I swear it wasn't this much of a problem, but then when you are in a pack, you are slower in various places. Yeah, it doesn't like that section. I'm just desperately trying to carry speed anywhere I can, because yeah, now we're just as far back as we were the bloody last lap around. I think we're a bit further back. We have got a group though, so if we are clever with this, it might be possible to. Whoa, we got some understeer through that section, but that's fine. Ewan got kicked sideways. Yeah, these cars are a bit. What we have found at this point. These cars have got a bit weird in dealing with the bumps has been the main concern. I mean, this is a slightly bumpier circuit. It's not a ridiculous bumpy circuit though, and it hasn't taken much to get the cars quite unsettled. Right, through here we go. Oh, Lado, Let's go, let's go, let's go. We've got. Did I actually see a brazen on the outside of that corner? I think I did. We're going to be too... Wow, we're close. We're close to being able to get involved in that fight. I think we're going to be, again, it's going to be a lap short. It's going to be a lap short to actually be involved in the fight proper. We're not far away at all, but we are not quite going to be there. That time around, the car settled nicely through that section. Oh, and settled nicely through that one too. We are not a million miles away from that group. If we get a huge slipstream pull off Lado, if we can get a huge slipstream pull off someone here, probably not Chris now, that's not really where we need it or where we want it. We're going for a gap here. Come on, where is the draft? It's not there. It's not there. We've got nothing. No, Ewan might actually do this. Go on, Ewan! Go on, Ewan! I don't know. I think Ewan did it, maybe. He was battling with Chris. We got a slipstream in the worst place. It was just useless for us. We got slipstream toes. We had to sort of start lifting, and then nothing wanted to happen once we got to the pack. I hope Ewan won. Oh, not quite. Damn it. Chris took victory. It's a rare Chris victory. Ewan is second. Danger Man goes into third. We ended up 10th. Well, we caught the pack. But then we caught the pack, and then the slipstream just decided it wasn't going to do anything. It activated at the wrong point, and that was that. Well, there we go. I quite like both those cars, actually. The Infiniti is kind of oversteery and has a lot of suspension movement, but it's not bad to drive at all. But the Dominator actually a very nice car. Though bumps a little bit questionable, although that might have been the just really, really trying to get up to the pack. But yeah, interesting enough vehicles, that is for sure. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. A big thank you to Longbow for building the wonderful circuit. That shall be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.